Hello everybody, and welcome back to part/stream 2 Silent Hill F. We're still in the early access phase. I paid €10 to be able to play the game already. We streamed for the first time yesterday for 5 hours, and now we're back and we see how deep we can go into this twisted nightmare. Funnily enough, one thing I often like to do when it comes to playthroughs like this is kind of compare my quickness, my speed with some of these like full game kind of uploads, right? Like MK Fire and Ice as example. It's a very popular one. So it's me just trying to kind of see, okay, let's maybe compare how far am I right now, okay? How long did it take for him to get to the point where I was at? And I say it like this. He needed, like what? I think he was at this, we like mentioned stream for 5 hours. And at the same spot we were now left off. He needed 2 hours to get to. So what we needed 5 hours for, he did in 2. And his full video was like 9 hours long or so. So if that trend keeps up, we're gonna be here for like around 20 hours, similar to Silent Hill 2 Remake. But obviously, it has to be said though, we're taking this a bit slower. We're taking it steady. We read for everything. We take some time to talk and theorize. And we also spend like 40 minutes be stuck on one single puzzle. If that happens again, I'm very willing to just go ahead and look at a solution quicker this time. To be fair though, at that point I was already quite tired. But here we are. Let's quickly load up the chat. There we go. Yeah, we're back in somewhat of the outer world. Okay, like mentioned, a lot has happened already. Everything started a bit slowly. We saw the sad situation our main character is in, and then within a matter of a moment everything went to shit. The town she lived in, the village she lived in, got overtaken by the almighty fog. Okay, and even though we were already here once, we kind of were back in our world basically, and since then we've now already fallen back in here. Ooh, well hello. Ooh, I want that. That's for the missing object part. That's behind the door. We need a different object part to be able to get that. That looks like a much better weapon. The only one we have right now is this little blade. You know, in the real world we use the steel pipes, and here we have this, what, somewhat ceremonial dagger? I think so. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's been 5 hours, or like, we already played the game for 5 hours, and it's now already been like 24 hours since the recent stream. And like I mentioned again, being able to already stream the game twice for like probably around 10 hours or so. That was worth the €10 for me. Okay, I was totally okay with that. Okay, but what are we gonna have to put in there? We already heard that we're not alone. The last time we were here, we got stalked by a very annoying enemy, a very loud enemy, a very, yeah. Very frustrating to deal with. And why did I just hear some steps there? Or was it our own? I have no idea. We did unlock the storage key, which means we should be going here. This way to the left? Exactly. Now just all the way down here. Question is, are we allowed to go here without any troubles? I think we're okay. Was it here? No, here. What? Not allowed to open the door. I mean, again, by the way, this place is really pretty. The vibes for this game are immaculate. Sabu, welcome back in. Yes, they are. I will say, though, like mentioned, if I were to compare the first 5 hours of Silent Hill F with Silent Hill 2, which I like mentioned played rather recently, back in July, so it's not really been that long, I gotta be honest, I think there's definitely a very noticeable difference. Obviously, again, because of the whole theme or like the location and everything. Did I just walk in circles? No, this fit's different. Is this different? Wait, isn't that where it came from? There's a locked door down there, but actually, wait, I actually can't get in there at all. Wait, and when do I need to use the... Do you know what key on? Is it here? Ah, yeah. This is the one, okay. Use storage room key. I don't know, the thing about the things like mentioned the Silent Hill 2 game somehow felt a bit more, like at least in the first few hours, it definitely felt a bit more grounded, if that makes sense. I feel like... What? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. A warning. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. Ooh. And that doll is back. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. That doll has been kind of a guide in some way or another. This is the doll that we like grew up with. The western room. So this one down there, huh? But I have to find the missing part. Maybe here? I haven't been there, I think. Wait, there, yeah, no, here's the question mark thing. Yeah, this is where we came from. So I guess I have to go there, because again, it says I should definitely not go there. Yeah, and again, like, this is also the thing. Obviously, the Silent Hill 2 then, especially once you get into the Outer World for the first time, definitely very much, yeah, the blurring the lines of... realism went away too quickly as well. But I don't know, something about this more classic town setting still managed to just feel more grounded and realistic in some way. But it's maybe also because I'm... Oh wait, I can't move through here. Wait, and so... Wait, then I have to go to the western room. Uh-oh. Like, but you warned me not to. Ah. She warned me not to. Okay, the faster I move, the faster they move as well. Yeah, now we're back here. We can't go for there. This is locked off. So I think we have to go to the western room. No, but again, even just the way things were kind of executed. Like the way everything went crazy so quickly in this game, actually. I think it was. Oh yeah, that room, the door actually. Yeah. I was like early already. Wait, wasn't I in there before? I don't know. Ooh. But I guess someone opened it for us. Someone's toying with us. There's the thing we need. But I have a feeling the moment we pick it up, things might go crazy. Not even if we pick it up. And yeah, that's our uniform. Obviously not right now, because we're, like mentioned, wearing the white one. Which, given the story with us being a bit of an outsider, actually being very fitting, I'd say. And once again, the thought of having the pink bunny ear costume makes things definitely even funnier. But yeah, I don't know. So far, I've definitely been enjoying the game. But I think it's quite difficult to compare it to Silent Hill 2 in some way. There's obviously similarities due to it just being the Silent Hill franchise, but I think the games feel very different to play in various ways. Just also the fact that this game has like no gunplay at all, which like makes things very different. But alright. Inari sculpture. Sculpture in the image of the god Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. Something's gonna happen. It's too suspicious. I mean, it's super dark, by the way. This is the standard brightness. So like, yeah. Wait, wrong room. My bad. I guess maybe nothing's gonna happen up until we actually get that thing. Suspense is really great right now. Wow. I mean, no matter what might come for us. Whoa. Frame drop. Naginata, an exquisitely crafted ornamental pole arm that is extremely sturdy and is able to be used as a weapon. Great, directly missed the first hit. Wow, really? Combat has been genuinely not so easy, I gotta be honest. That it? You down? No? Now you are. Hallelujah. I mean, that's badass though, okay? I mean, there's like mentioned the difference. In Silent Hill, you're out here. Oh, so, oh damn, now we have even more Fit in Darkness. In Silent Hill, you're just shooting with weapons. And here you're suddenly, wielding a Naginata. Okay. I mean, the thing is, trying to be different to avoid being compared to the other games, it's gonna happen either way. Like, it's always gonna be compared to entries to previous, like entries to the franchise previously. Just like Requiem is going to be, you know, compared to all the other previous Resident Evil entries. This wasn't here before. Tattered paper. The inscription on the pole arm reads Omi no Kami Munemasa, also known as Inadama. Inadama is another word for Inatsuma, meaning lightning. This likely refers to the unique pattern of the blade's steel. I mean, we've been seeing the lightning imagery a lot. But yeah, again, there's not a huge difference. Silent Hill 2, you're all about weapons, blunt force with a wooden plank. And here it's all about classical Japanese weapons. It's really, really cool. Again, the fact that Silent Hill F, like, again, the fact that we had Assassin's Creed Shadows at the beginning of the year in March, February actually, now Silent Hill F in September, now literally like in 1 week Ghost of Yotai, is super, super cool. It just really shows that this subgenre of, like, what means subgenre? Just Japanese, like, games set in Japan are like still very popular to this day and perform so well. Okay, I love to see that because just the Japanese culture just provides such a unique and exciting atmosphere and just, you know, set piece to work around. It just doesn't get boring at all, you know. We could get an update, actually. We could either get an update or we get a new Omamori, but I don't think that's worth it. I think I should increase my health, honestly. Again, we could farm and wait for this, but I think more health is a good short-term solution. Slash a good, just solution right now. And why does this look like a boss fight area? Is it just me? Well, let's go for it. It's the same key as before. He's definitely missing the ball. Ah, that means okay, now we gotta find the green sphere or ball, whatever. Sakuko? Aren't you supposed to be dead? I mean, to be fair, we are at a place where nothing is normal. So I'm not going to question things. Okay, that's pretty strong though. One focused attack, stun, and you just chain it. Solid. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The thing is, I wish I had this thing in the real world too. Oh, what the hell's that sound design? Ooh, greatly decreases focus charging time. That's kind of nice. Yes. That's pretty helpful. Chain your attacks quicker. Though honestly, that's just... is it that important in comparison to more health, as example? I'm not sure. What? I hear something. Whoa, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. A big problem is if you're locked into the enemy and then you don't unlock yourself off of the enemy, running away is going to be really difficult. You're gonna have to click that button again. You're gonna have to click that button again. I just tried to run away there. God damn it. We're still playing on hard. Okay, that's to be said. Because I would have taken medium, like I did in Sounder 2, but I only had 2 options, which I still think is kind of weird. You had story, which is apparently like easier, and hard, and that's what we're here, and that's where we struggled against the first boss fight quite a lot. And yeah. Wow. Okay, I mean, now that you know that this thing is up there, okay, but what can I do? Can I bait you? Could you go down? Hello? I really don't want to walk through there. I find this quite, yeah, intrusive. Can I just pass it fast enough? That is so stupid. What am I supposed to do? The way she literally interrupted my focus attack. Good God. With little to no healing items, things are really looking anything but good. Oh, wait. They respawn after some time! Oh my God, that is crazy. Okay, wait. That explains why this loud asshole from the first time we were here always respawned. You can't kill them in here. You can just temporarily get rid of them. God damn, that makes sense. Housemate's note, February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. The curse, after all, huh? All the secret arts, medicine succumbs to us, spirit and flesh. This is a big place. Crimson spring gushing from the womb deep within is the Shimizu family. Our family? Oh, that's where we like the chosen one. What did our sister do? What did our sister do? Remember, our sister is like, if we look at her, what? Getting lost? Memories of getting lost. I got walked this path every. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Here, Junko. Look at her. There's something wrong with her. She kind of. Who knows what she brought upon the family that led to all of this. Also, what has now been said to Sakuko? Sakuko is very in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakuko, there's been quite a supernatural disturbance around Ibisugaoka. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having to follow a stone for them, and now they're out for revenge or whatnot. I mean, isn't that the game quite literally telling us what's going on? Family physician's log, February 1st. Symptoms at the onset are as follows: headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first I believe signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Is it really that? A curse inflicted upon us? All the secret arts, man. Okay, okay. Wait, am I going back to the entrance? I am. Me and getting lost very quickly never gets old. It never gets old. Anything else in here? No. Again, like mentioned, I took 5 hours to get to this point, and MGSFI was here in like 2 hours. Not enough the honorable blood. Fill it up, make it full otherwise. Yeah, we're taking things slow, we're in no hurry whatsoever, we're taking our time. Family physician's log, February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows: labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in an expression of constant strain, their teeth bare, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. Like this? Yikes, what is this curse doing to these people? And again, what was that fog out? Is that the thing one of the notes talked about, this god? Or like the thing Sakuko talked about? Shouldn't you have been able to tell then what it is? Sakuko, you shouldn't be alive. I shouldn't be hearing your voice. I mean, I'm so getting jumped at any second. I'm looking up again to prevent being dropped on upon once more. Trying to check every corner if possible. Research notes on Enmi Jugonroku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make their dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as a Jugonshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Jugonroku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, the practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of the Tempio Hochi era. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onmyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. I mean, isn't this once again some placebo kind of thing? Like, this is a real thing that like happened? Because if so, then it's really just probably placebo, right? Like, oh, I put a spell on you, so now you're like actually in love or whatever. Right? Or is it just a myth or legend? I don't know. I mean, again, if Soundhill 2 did one thing, it was hide enemies spanned like every single fucking corner. Doubt it's gonna be any different here. should try to heal more. And get myself some more sanity. What? Girl! I stunned you! I don't know, man. The combat in this game is so inconsistent. I want the gun. Please. I didn't even see that earlier. I feel like I've been missing a lot of like visual clues for some reason. I know where my eyes are heading towards. Or was that enemy just stronger? Because all the other times, like so far in here, I stun locked them with this thing, with the Nigata. And then it just died. Like I got them killed before that. So why it suddenly wasn't enough and then I get like comboed? Part of me is too prideful to like switch to story mode like they've been suggesting several times. Again, the fact that they're Luigiing you and being like, hey, is the game too hard for us here? Take things easier. Is mean anyways. I just use another one on you. Okay. Just chain them. It obviously takes a lot of sanity. But it's safe. But again, as we know by now, they are not dead forever. They're all gonna respawn. At least in here. So let's not waste any time. Am I even on the right path anymore at this point? Hadn't I been here before? I mean, there was nothing else in the library for sure. There was definitely nothing else in the library. There's something here maybe. We definitely weren't here, otherwise I would have found that tea earlier. Sakuko, you should not be here. What the hell? Again, a part of me is actually kind of thinking to say, should I maybe go for mouse keyboard? I don't know, because either it's like really just this way, no matter what. Because with the controller, everything feels decently clunky. I think it's really meant to be the way to really... I mean, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Go, please stop locking onto them and just run. I'm dying. I'm so dying. And now I'm out of stamina too. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's actually kind of not fun, I gotta be honest. Because, like, it's not even like I was able to just ignore them, you know what I mean? They're just gonna stand in your way. Am I really forced to just, like, not fight at all? It's kind of, I don't know. Like, I know these, the combat is intentional like this. Okay? The combat is intentionally a bit dreadful, a bit, like, slow, a bit heavy. You're not supposed to be like slashing through them like you're playing, I don't know, like you're playing as... What's a good comparison? The combat isn't supposed to be fun. The combat isn't supposed to be like exciting and something to look forward to in this game. But it doesn't mean that I like that as a decision, you know what I mean? I feel like there's horror games that have exciting combat, or like where killing enemies is kind of fun. Like, again, there's no, like, if I now run away, it's not that I can outrun it. You know what I mean? I'm now on endless stamina. Doesn't matter though, because even though I'm running and dodging, I get hit. I'm really forced to just ignore them, sadly. And I can't even do that because for some reason there's another bitch up on the ceiling jumping on top of me and dealing damage, which is apparently not avoidable. Part of me actually wants to do this, dude. It's actually, I think I said it in the beginning of the first stream. Especially after playing so much Silksong, I'm actually kind of not really in the mood to like really, you know, spend a lot of time replaying stuff here, you know what I mean? I don't know. Because again, it's not hard in the sense of like mechanically, it just feels, it's super punishing. And again, in that moment, I can't know that someone's gonna drop on top of me and I'm just dead. You know what I mean? So part of me really wants to actually do this right now. Which again, I'm surprised is an option. Because usually it always says, hey, the moment you pick a difficulty, you gotta stick with it. So yeah, what to do? Stay on hard and kind of suffer and redo a lot of sanctions, or maybe actually go for story, because it's just really gonna. I feel like it, also for like the enjoyment of the stream, I feel like doing this is gonna be better. I gotta be honest. Like the combat is so clunky and like in a way where it just really is kind of wanted for you to just run, but as you see here, even if you just run, you're screwed. You know what I mean? Ah, god damn it, man. I try hard one more time, but I feel like if it just starts getting really tilting and frustrating, then I honestly, I mean, it kind of already is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of, it's already a bit tilting and frustrating. Then I don't know. But again, I just don't understand why there's not a medium option. Why do we only have like story / probably easy and this? I kinda don't understand that. Maybe let's actually try to fight up again. I mean, I already got hit here though. What is that, man? The only reason to go this long way, by the way, is to get to the cut city, which is kinda nice. The funny thing is actually, if I'm not wrong, there's actually like separate achievements this time. Isn't it usually like also Resident Evil the case? That that you need to like play on every difficulty, but if you decide to just play on a harder one directly, you just can kind of overcome that, as it just clears all difficulties at once. I think here they actually say you gotta do them separately. I mean, at least a separate achievements for it. Again, I forgot this girl is here. Girl, go in there. Holy shit, I know you're moving, like... what the hell was that? I was barely able to move through there. Oh my god, we have a safe station at least. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, dude. Again, that is just... I'm not sure if playing on story mode would just remove those enemies entirely, because you are literally bound. You saw how much damage I got. It was like more than 60% of my health bar. Just getting removed from an attack you just can't even see in that moment. crazy. And also the thing on hard mode is that I'm not getting any health back on here. I don't like, if you were to play story mode, you would have gotten healed here. But I'm still pretty low. Like, this is definitely more survival horror. But again, in a way that I'm not sure if it's done in a fun way. Or like, what means in a fun way? I feel like it's just not as enjoyable as I've seen other hard mode things in horror games, you know. Again, I feel like if I'm complaining as much, maybe we should just shut the fuck up and change the difficulty after all. If it leads to... if it means I'm gonna enjoy it more. Okay, what is going on in here? Well, there's the green sphere again. The problem is, like mentioned though, I'm broke. I have no health. Stone orb seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that Foxmax has given to me. Maybe it serves a similar purpose. I mean, obviously. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck is this? I mean, what the hell was... hello? Literally, how was I supposed to dodge that? Hello? I just got stun locked again? I'm gonna die. Run! Please run! I know this is pressure, but please! Wait, which way? At a dead end, hello? I hate something that gave me endless stamina, by the way, but... dude, where to go? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This way. I mean... I'm dead. I'm gonna die. No? I mean, what the fuck is that? I'm begging you. What the fuck is that? I get stun locked every 5 seconds? There's like 20 enemies around me? I move like a soggy brick being thrown into the ocean? Like, what? I literally spawn getting hit. I mean, kill me again. Why even bother trying? Going to our way. What the fuck? Like, as a oversaturatory kind of pressure thingy, this is cool, I guess, but like... can we at least try to make it a bit fair? Damn, I gotta be honest, this is really weird. This one's again the wrong way. And now I'm out of stamina. And this is another dead end, huh? No, this is the right way. Maybe move the long way here. Go back to stamina, that makes sense. The thing is, this is hitting me either way. And once you do your dodge thing, trying to move again just feels so bad. It's so like there's such a long window before you can just try to sprint once more. I guess in some way it really sells this idea of feeling helpless and being like incapacitated in some degree, especially with what's going on here. And you can tell she's terrified to no end. Fine fox mask. But you can never forget, like mentioned, that it needs to translate into somewhat enjoyable gameplay. I don't know. I gotta be honest. I've been really enjoying the story, the visuals, the setting and everything. But in terms of gameplay, Silent Hill 2 Remake was much more enjoyable. Without a single doubt. So far, at least. Like, I don't know if it's gonna really change. It's not really just about the gunplay either. I feel like something about the enemies and just the way you move as a character, they really tried. Again, maybe it's really just a hard mode though. I haven't played Silent Hill 2 on hard mode before, but again, that's why I'm asking, why isn't there a thing in the middle? The story is too easy and hard is too hard, so where's my... That's why I always use the middle option, because it's the most balanced in some way. Even though, didn't they say in the beginning that this is the most balanced option apparently? It really does not feel that way, I gotta be honest. I really have to say. Can heal a little bit. Again, just on the fact that you would get healed here in story mode is like such a huge difference. Like it would, like you would be able to save up so many items. And again, there was a point in the beginning of the game, up until we got to the first boss fight, where we had like 14 pills and we were overflowing on items, and then it all just kind of popped apart, and we've since been really struggling. Okay. Whoopsie, what the hell was that about? Why is it when I tap out of this game it looks so ends up being so questionable? Okay, but I guess we survived the nightmare for now, and now we just gotta find Fox Mask. But wait, didn't we try all to get in here, and now we're supposed to leave already? Why am I not going deeper? Oh wait, no, this is the door that we entered from. Or? This is the back door. This is the back door. Oh no. Oh no. Is that Sakuko? Or a twisted version of her? It is. Where the hell did you get that from? Oh my god. Are you? Oh my, what the hell? Bro. What in the actual fuck am I looking at? Defeat the Sakuko-like entity. Yeah, this isn't Sakuko. No. Just looks like her. You traitor. Why traitor? Oh my god! Good god. I mean, the design is fucking sick. I feel like the design, like, it definitely looks a little bit like some sort of like higher being, definitely, with the crown or similar what it's supposed to be. Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean, by the way. It's the exact same thing as the things dropping from the ceiling. You have no idea it's gonna happen, you have no idea to expect it, and then just one-shots you. Like, that's just... You literally... You can't do anything else but die in that moment. What? Hello? But why am I a traitor? That's what I don't understand. Because of our family? I don't know why I have to dodge twice. That's another thing. Why do I have to dodge twice? I feel like speedrunning this game... It's not gonna be easy. Girl. What the fuck? I'm sorry, dude. It's actually just not fairly designed. What the fuck is that? I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm very sorry, but like, again, I do not have the comparison to the harder versions of Sound 2 because I didn't play it. And I've not really been like a hard version player on like the Resident Evil games or whatever, but this is just stupid, dude. This is just stupid. Seriously. This is just badly designed. I don't know. Again, there's a difference between like difficult and insufferable, like tedious and annoying and just not fun. That's the case here right now. Why am I getting one-shot comboed with like half a split second that you can like barely react to? I'm giving it one more attempt on hard, and if we then fail it, I'm going for story. I'm sorry, at this point I feel like I'm wasting too much time redoing sections because of very rough design choices and just being tilted. I feel like I really want to be able to enjoy the story and the characters and everything, but like the combat really makes it difficult. No idea how I dodged that. Definitely out of stamina. Like, that's the next thing. Having to work around with stamina is so brutal. And now she dodges herself. Holy shit. I used all of my You know what there. I used all of my focus there. Just to then not be able to actually use it. Oh yeah, you have another attack that I couldn't know about yet. Cool. Oh shit. What the fuck? How am I supposed to dodge this? I just had to interrupt her, I guess. Why can you chain it again? I'm out of fucking stamina, man. I'm again out of stamina. I can't attack. I just have to dodge. It's so freaking tough. And then she can... Okay, yeah, this is bullshit. That 500 fan you lent me, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I really didn't think it would come to this, but this is just not fun. I'm sorry. There's a difference between... It's the same thing as Silksong. There's a difference between enjoyable challenge and just tedious difficulty, and that's the case here. This is just not fun to play on this difficulty. It's just really not. I'm sorry. We changed the story. Once you have lowered the action difficulty, you will not be able to increase it for the rest of the playthrough. Change difficulty anyways. Honestly, at this point, I think it's just the best solution. I've spent so much time already in the first two and at this one, kind of complaining about it, and I just gotta do it at this point. I'm sorry. It's just gonna genuinely be more fun to not just suffer. Like, again, it's intended in some way. They want it to be difficult. They want it to be, they want you to feel helpless. You're just a girl who's being put into this horrendous space and everything. I get it. But it just doesn't translate to fun gameplay. I'm very sorry. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. It just doesn't translate to fun gameplay. Moving around like a soggy brick to get like one hit combo within a matter of moments. Dodging being super slow. Whatever. It's like, I'm super sorry. Once you have lowered the action difficulty, you will not be able to increase it for the rest of the playthrough. Change difficulty anyways. Ah, should I do it, man? I know it's the best solution to do, but another part of me is like, it's like being hurt in his pride right now, like, ah, come on. But on the other hand, I should just say, fuck it, like, who cares? It's just a video game, huh? I really don't know, dude. Like, we got so close to that moment as well, but then again, what was I supposed to do against the... Fuck off, dude, man. Fucking hell, dudes. Okay, never mind. I have no stamina to attack. My god, dude. I'm trying. And the fact that once she hits you, your entire attack is just completely interrupted is so brutal, man. And again, the stamina household is like so low. Holy shit. You dodge twice and you just can't do shit afterwards. Okay, we gotta fight her. Gotta find her and attack her before she does her move. Okay, sure. I slashed her right in front of me and it just wasn't range enough or what? Whoa, that was actually so close. Oh, you have shit laying around, you didn't even notice! Is there anything else here somewhere in any corner? I need more. Why was she just allowed to do this attack again? I'm trying to look for items. But I don't think there's more. Why can you use your attack so quickly? There was literally no window for me to like... And then she does it again. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, this is bullshit. Okay. Okay. I don't care at this point. Once you have low detection difficulty, yep, I don't care. Bye. This is not fun. You have to so little way to move with your stamina households. And if he then just decides to combo you, you just fucked. Like even here, ran out of stamina. Holy shit. Yeah, we made the switch. It sucks that I felt the need to do it. But... Terra, hello! You joined right into the moment of me being so tilted to the point where I had to change the difficulty from hard to story. Because I was actually getting frustrated and tired by... the game just really not being enjoyable to do it. Even here I get hit though. But look at the damage difference though. From like 50% or like 40% to 20 if even. Dude, if I would have missed that. I mean, even on story mode, the stamina is annoying. Having to deal with stamina is just tough. That was too much. Okay, maybe not. We're fine, we're fine. I mean, again, just visually speaking, okay, from the set piece to the story involved and everything, this is awesome, okay? And now that I'm playing on a lower difficulty, it's also more fun. The Sound of Silence defeated Sakuko without getting hit by the Zuzubel attack. Oh, cool. I mean, yeah, but only because... What? Oh! Oh my god! What the fuck? What the hell did he just do? Dude, that was RF farming to the max. Be gone. Okay. Look how much more fun the game is the moment it's like actually somewhat doable. Okay. Once again, I was told to not trust Fox Mask, but after what he just did, I feel like I have no other choice. That's a really not welcoming looking Inari, I gotta be honest. Again, with just some random schoolgirl from Japan, by the way. We like... Nothing about any of this is normal. I'm surprised she isn't like... just completely shooting questions at him. This is a good idea. Do we have any other choice? What the hell? Is it? You're not seeing that? It is. What is going on here? Yes, like she said. Cleansed achievement. Wash for Ali before eating. And now we're back to where we left off in the real world. Nah, bitch. You dropped us down the stairs. Oh, we lost our sleeve. I mean, that's a nice touch. Badass look. What is going on here? Is it really all just bad dreams? But the nightmare is quite real in here.
分かった。
私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
Even he's like, Yep. You know something ain't right. And now they're gone already? God damn it, they keep appearing and reappearing and like disappearing. I have no clue what's going on here, man. At the shoes house. Now they're gone. Just nothing in here makes any sense at this point. Well, like, again, we were very confused for a very long time in Silent Hill 2 as well. Let's not act like that game was very clear at all. It's gonna be another one of those moments where once you finish the game and then play for everything again, or like look back at some of those scenes, things will suddenly all make click. But okay, this is a cool look now. Giving her that one sleeve down look, that's a badass touch. But yeah, we now made the decision to say, hey, we put the story, we put the difficulty of the game down from hard to story. Once again, I do not understand why there isn't a medium difficulty like before, because I mean, like, the difference between the story one and the one we did before that, in that fight alone, it was worlds, it was mountains, okay? Like, in a way where there was more than enough place for a difficulty in the middle, which is something we've always done. So why, you know? Like, now I gotta play the story mode, which is... I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. You're probably still gonna have to deliver in some way, but like... the difference is like very huge now. And like mentioned, just would have preferred to have a more balanced experience, because now I feel like it could maybe end up being too easy. I don't even know, man. Again, at the end of the day, what's most important about video games is having fun, okay? And I was just sadly not having fun on that difficulty, okay? When it happens in a game like Silksong, I guess it's kind of... you have to deal with it. There are no difficulty modes, same with Elden Ring. You just gotta work around it. You just gotta maybe hold on to it for later. Where, by the way, am I supposed to go to? All the way here, okay. You just gotta deal with it, okay? But in this game, like mentioned, we are given... well, like, it's crazy though, actually, that they gave you the choice like that, because, again, usually it was the case that you make a decision on what difficulty you want to take, and you gotta stick with it throughout the game. So the fact that they actually implemented this system, like the Luigi button in Super Mario World, where you're actually able to say, or like where they actually give you the opportunity to say, hey, you maybe wanna make things easier. Oh, there they are actually. Doesn't that mean that they maybe knew the game is too hard on that mode? I mean, that's also interesting to say that I never treat her like a girl, because again, the big theme, the big story, the big topic of this game is the whole, gender norms and just the way girls and boys treat each other. And the crazy thing is, by the way, this language playing in the 1960s, and I'm really not like that well educated on Japanese history, but there was actually a very big feministic... okay, we're not alone anymore. A big feminist movement back in the 1960s. And now when you look at the game, and with that in mind, and look at the fact that the game is called Silent Hill F, it actually all starts to click a little bit, huh? Is the F really for feminism? Because this game, without a single doubt, is definitely a very feministic game. I think the messages are very, very clear. And I absolutely love it. Okay, I absolutely love the fact that they made the decision to say, hey, we're doing this. Our next big game is gonna focus in one way or another on, like, you know, like feminism. In this day and age, I feel like this is not necessarily a brave decision. It shouldn't be a brave decision, but I feel like it's a amazing choice to make. By the way, I'm looking up here specifically because, again, this was apparently Sakuko's place and shrine and everything, and I wonder if things changed since last time. But I don't think they have. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. In other words, there has actually been a part of me thinking, okay, shouldn't I maybe still try to upload the VODs in one way or another as additional Let's Play videos? Would it make sense? Is it maybe something I should still pursue after all? Because especially like mentioned last stream, I noticed, or even in the Silk Song streams, there's just a lot of like junk in those streams. Oh, we can go back here, okay. The streams obviously, like, again, most people just watch streams anyways. So like if they're here live for it, it's one thing. But I feel like when it comes to like watching along later, you know, like wanting to watch later, then there's just still a lot of like junk in those VODs.
相棒、妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってシュウ君と話すときは男の子みたいな
Bitch,
喋り
could
方
you
だよね。
please shut the fuck up?
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
I mean,
俺たち
actually,
は幼い頃からの付き合いだからね。
ふ
it's also just her
だか
being.
ら男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
It's also just
今
her
はそんな話をしてる
kind
時じゃ
of
ないぞ。
being
行こう。
somewhat of a victim of those gender norms, right? But again, is she really imagining it all? I mean, that push was very real. Unless she maybe really actually just dropped down the stairs. Ah, there's so much I'm not sure about here. But like, yeah, the way she says, oh, don't you talk a bit too manly? And everything. That's just the gender norms that have been like, that she's been given to since birth, basically, you know? And who knows, maybe her parents here also try to do that, but she maybe was able to just be her own. But as I'm saying, there's still a lot of junk in those VODs at the end of the day. So like maybe trying to upload like not just, you know, like just straight up, like, because again the thing back then was also when I was streaming on Twitch and then decided to upload the VODs on YouTube, I did it in a very, I mean, I just literally just downloaded them, uploaded them. So obviously there was always going to be junk. But then I also have to say, it's not like, oh wow, they tanked way less. That's super noticeable, holy shit. The HP difference between hard mode and story is crazy, okay. Let's not act like I didn't also do normal playthroughs, you know what I mean? Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us last year. And at the end of the day, both of them just face the same problem. Even if you like, I mean, I guess you could say there was also still a bit of filler in those videos. But even like talking about just very classic Let's Play style videos, right? So like no heavy editing or whatever, like no post narration or whatever. Yeah, literally just doing what I've said in those streams and just cut it together a little bit, or just edit out the longer portions where maybe nothing happens. You're kind of creepy when you appear like that in the shadows, by the way. Ah, God, where was I? You distracted me. You distracted me in my words. Oh, that's so spooky. That's so spooky. Oh, he found someone. He found someone. No, but like mentioned, the problem is that at the end of the day, it would still be like a very long, drawn-out let's play kind of video, and they just don't do well. They just don't do well. There is a part of me thinking, continuously thinking and saying you should still upload them as classic let's plays. But it's just this part of me that like would love to do it, but there's that other part of me that just knows it's not gonna do well. It's sadly not gonna do well, okay? What is it with this flower? And why is the big guy still here? I mean, actually, we didn't kill him. And again, he got the executioner sword.
何あれ。
やだ、気持ち悪い。
あいつらまさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴や、どうしてこんな。
From what we've heard, it might have to do with our family. Middle school? Oh.
だいぶ遠回りになる。
They just had to be a school setting, huh? Or a school set piece. Hmm?
よし、行こう。
And they disappear back into the fog. Question is, can I even go after it? I mean, makes no sense really. Oh, really? I mean, look at how little damage that dealt though. Look at how little damage that just dealt to me. I mean, oh my god, changing the story was the best idea ever. I should have just... the thing is, I just couldn't know beforehand, you know what I mean? I just couldn't know beforehand that hard mode would be this kinda... ew, literally. This just really features so much more fun, okay? Because at the end of the day, again, I'm here for... at least in this game, for me, definitely feels like I'm moving through the story and everything. And experiencing it firsthand rather than, yeah, spending an insane amount of time just doing the same enemies over and over and over and over again. Wait, do I have to go this way? I think I have to. Or is this the right path? It got knocked over. Oh, the car from earlier is gone! Haha. Isn't that odd? Let's save in the meantime. And I think, like mentioned, this heals me now. If I'm correct. Does it? Wait, it doesn't. Oh, interesting. I mean, okay, we're getting so little damage. It's okay. Wait, no, can I try something? Oh, I can't. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, where we left off. Yeah, like mentioned, the thing about Let's Plays is there's just this part of me that grew up with it. And in some ways just makes for like a cool channel overlay. Oh, my sanity recharges though entirely. Where? Go! Ah! Okay, one thing I noticed already, even though if you play on, you know what, it's not like the movement gets better. The movement is still a bit soggy and clunky, but it's obviously much more doable. It's obviously much more doable here.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Nah, we can fix this. Hold on. Don't worry. If we have the toolkits, we should use them. God damn it! Trying to say something while playing a game is pretty difficult sometimes because you can just get lost in your thoughts and in your words super quickly because there's just too much going on. Because yeah, there's a new thing around here every single corner basically. No, but yeah. In itself, Let's Plays are just super cool because it's just very classic, like mentioned. And honestly, at the end of the day, the only thing that like, or like the thing that like is the best for me about it is also the fact that it's just super quick, easy content. If that makes sense. Like I'm just streaming the games and then I'm just going ahead. By the way, this is the right path, right? I think we're actually on the right way. Yeah, and then we go here the long way. Yeah, we're on the right way. But damn, did I miss something then? I feel like I missed something. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I feel like I actually missed something. Or you get lost in your thoughts so quickly, like mentioned. Is there anything else here? No. Okay, the enemies here apparently don't seem to respawn after all. It's only in the other worlds. Like, no, this is the way with the car. Okay. But here I didn't go. This I kind of forgot. Is there something here? Aha! Good that we went back. A farmer's story. Wow. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know that place a few minutes from us. I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and washed them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. When the doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swarm of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Yeah. One would ask, well, was it Inari-sama himself that punished them for it? Or just the religious people around punishing them for it? Because, I mean, I say it like this, there's a lot of parts in the world where if you disrespect someone's gods, good luck surviving, unfortunately. Yeah, in one way, you gotta say, are they, should they be allowed to do it? Obviously, they're not allowed to do it. But, like, a lot of people really want to hurt you the moment you disrespect their religion in any way. Which I gotta be honest, by the way, is also a reason why I very often find myself... Oh, wait. Okay, so the action remains in story, but the puzzles remain hard. Oh, wow. Wow. Cool. God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna suffer for those still. Well, yeah, the moment you disrespect someone's religion, they often feel that they're allowed to just do whatever they want to you. What the hell? And again, I mean, it's so difficult because, like mentioned, I'm an atheist. Like, on the one hand, I'm like very, what means I'm proud about my opinion. Oh, I hear the big guy again. But like, I should definitely have the right to express like my atheism in the same sense as others are like allowed to express their religious beliefs and everything. But they like often gets then, yeah, ends with things like that. Which is why in some way I often try to actually be a little bit like, you know, not necessarily try to keep it down, but I just also at the end of the day value my own life and well-being more than trying to force my atheism on others, you know what I mean? Like, this is at the end of the day really the saddest thing. You really gotta think or like tone down on your own opinions, because those people that want their opinions to be respected will hurt you if you do not share the same opinion, you know what I mean? Oh, what the hell is going on here? Can I go in here somehow? The ladder? No. Wait, this is just bonus. Up here. There's not any Navi shrine? What the hell? Oh, she broke that down. Great. You don't mind? Let me check first, okay? Now that this action is on story, I'm really also just feeling much more confident, I gotta be honest. What? What are you doing up here now, bitch? Freaking Demogorgon and Zelda Leverwood. But again, look at the damage. I would probably be dead if I was playing on story, huh? God, does it feel good to not be one-shot by any move and anything. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure I would have needed a few tries on this guy. I mean, I'm actually still struggling, by the way, as you can see. Because unfortunately, very little space here. Dude, I actually... The fact that this can happen so much, that even though you aim on top of these people, you like end up hitting the wall or something nearby instead is crazy. Why did it make dog-like noises? What the hell? Holy fuck, dude. Even on story difficulty, I'm spending like over a minute on this guy. 2 minutes or so. Holy fuck, what the hell is that? It's actually something different. Or? Oh, I got updates for earlier. That was the ones we found the second time. I wanted to possess sharp blades for legs. Did someone sever both its legs and replace them with such a disturbing thing so it could go anywhere? Or was this creature prone to exist so it could end up like this? And that was the other one. A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of cellular dots intertwined. Each of these dots was most likely some chance friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. Yeah, now back to Fogtown. This guy... Wait, what was the second one? That was her. Oh, they were somewhat different. A moving scarecrow, or at least a monster principally scarecrow. Dressed in old clothes and looked like a crucified corpse from far away. Conjure same, it scares more kids off than crows. Then we had the big guy, and now we have you. A particularly suspicious monster that walks around on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. Oh wait, so it goes only after the girls? What? I mean, for me, it kind of behaved like a dog with the tongue and everything. Its movements. Jesus Christ. And this was the first formidable, like, big boss fight. A monster in the form of a Miko or shrine maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, the cursed chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko, or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Goodness gracious, man. Even like again, we are now playing on the easiest difficulty, and even this was tough. So like, I don't even want to know how tough this guy would have been on hard mode. Holy moly. But goddammit, where were we now? Where were we now? I think we were still talking about Let's Play stuff. Yeah, at the end of the day, what makes Let's Play so great still is also the fact that it's just easy content. Like, because again, back then when you streamed on Twitch and then just upload the VODs, it's just easy, you know? Because yeah, editing content makes for better videos, but it just takes a lot of time and work. You know, it's just... On the one hand, I really want to do better videos like that. But on the other hand, obviously... wouldn't be against doing well with easy content, right? Scan into the house? What? Oh, the curse thing. Fridge. See what I mean? I get stuck at the door. Get fucking off me. You're still not dead. Now you are. Holy moly, man. Kitchen knife. A light knife for slicing meat and fish that's easy to use. It's very so I'll need to handle it with care. Okay, so this is a weapon I should only use when I like am in big trouble, so it's gonna deal a lot of damage. Damn. Okay, so even though we have like no guns at all, we have like a lot of melee weapons with a lot of variety. I like that. Like mentioned, goddammit, you get lost so quickly. It's like, yeah, just don't have a lot of time to actually speak the things out you want to speak. Because you're constantly getting distracted by some monster attacking you. Goodness gracious. Ah, so many items. Step back, girls. This calls for a real showa, man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. Again, even the media general norms are very normal and typical. Nothing else here. I guess she hid in there. Okay. So as I was saying, the thing about Let's Play content is that it is simply easy. It's just, you just play the game and upload the parts and that's it. It just doesn't go a lot of editing into it whatsoever. Oh, that's where it came from. So like mentioned, being able to like make good clicks and at the end of the day maybe even good money with like easy content is obviously in some way, yeah, kind of something one would want to strive for. But it's just not how it works these days, okay? And again, I'm constantly talking as if I hadn't tried it, you know what I mean? I'm talking as if I never gave like Let's Plays in this day and age a chance. What in the actual fuck? Am I even looking at right now? My weapon is about to break. I said, what the fuck am I looking at here, man? Yeah, they fully disappear. Only the other way they respawn. That's where we leave. Okay, we gotta check down system. Oh, okay. Plus, let's not forget, like mentioned, now that I'm streaming the games, you still have the VODs. You have the VODs here now, yeah? Once the stream is done, it's always gonna be available to watch at all times. It's like, then also taking the time to upload it again as a let's play kind of video format is just overkill. Okay. Unless, that's like mentioned, obviously the idea I've been striving for. Unless I just say, hey, let's only like upload stuff like highly edited, so that like at least serves as a bit of a different purpose. And again, you could even say that just like cutting out the junk and uploading the playthrough in like only half of its runtime with only the necessary portions could vary things. Where am I going to? I'm going back to that house. Oh, he's something behind me. My weapon broke. I don't want to use the knife though. Fuck, I feel like I shouldn't be here, huh? Oh, but okay, never mind. Good that we went here. And now I should honestly just leave. I've lost out on so much. Maybe something in the corner quickly? No? Okay, let's go. That was really worth it. Woof! And go back up here. Ah! Was about to say, did I lose it? No. Good God. Okay, let's get an update. Let's throw out the chocolate. I think we can do without it. And let's update. Oh, we need 800. Okay, then let's get our stamina up. That's worth it. Your prayers were heard. You now have more stamina. That is so worth it. Okay, good that we went here. Wow, that was super easy to miss, actually. Crazy. That also means that this is now the new way. And this is back in. Okay. Give up on Hinako? What? This girl! Wait, what? Where do I go? Where do I go? Up over here? I don't know what to do now. She's suffering, I can't just... How can I move over here? What? Obviously not here, it seems. Here? Or was there another way that I'm somehow... What, like, was this all just bonus? Am I missing something? Like, why else would I be able to get back in here? Is this a different house? No. Wait. From here? We kind of gotta go to the left. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm kind of confused now, actually. What? Like, this is where we came from, so it has to be out this way. This is the natural next way to continue. And if we do that, we get left out here. And then left for here, then and right was just bonus content. Yeah. But I like mentioned, don't see any way to move past here. There's like no shimmering or whatever. There's no way to go up. Can I drop down? No. Do I have to go this way actually? But where then? Is there another path I missed? If I go this way, I just get to the shrine and then... Wait. Was there maybe another way? I was kind of distracted by enemies again, I gotta be honest. Oh, it's just this way. Okay, my bad. Alright. My bad. Makes sense that, like, otherwise, like, they kind of, yeah, oh my god, again, this is so spooky. They're kind of leading you, okay. What is this game? Game I like to give a score of F. I listen to you. No, it's not bad. I think I definitely enjoyed Silent Hill 2 more, at least on a gameplay perspective. But story-wise, this game has been excellent.
シュウ君嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言
She's
ってた。
so jealous.
そうか。ありがとう。
Head to the mountain bed Ibusagawa Middle School. I mean, I feel like first we'll have to go for middle school, huh? Anything else here? Nope, doesn't look like it. But again, I feel like I've spent on so many streams. I mean, again, though, visually it's gorgeous. And again, don't forget my PC is really not that good. So the fact that the game, like, the stream sadly really doesn't translate it as well. Okay, no matter what you do, streaming just means that the quality will never be as good as it could be. No one will ever be able to translate what I see on my screen right now. But wow, it's stunning. The graphics right now here are really stunning. Okay. But yeah, I feel like so many times I find myself talking about Let's Plays or like the way I want to upload videos in my streams, because it's honestly just something that just keeps being on my mind all the time. Just thinking like, what kind of video should I upload? Should I still try to make Let's Plays work? Even though I've like tried it many times and it just doesn't work. And I know better, you know? I know for myself that Let's Plays just don't really work, but I still just kind of try to think it might be worth it. Because again, it is easy content at the end of the day, but now especially that I'm streaming on YouTube as well and I have the bots here. You know, and it would make even less sense to say, hey, I'm streaming on YouTube, and then I take down the VODs just so I can then download or like upload the VODs as Let's Play parts. It's like even more stupid, you know? So yeah, maybe honestly I should make a video on that topic. Just kind of ranting about it, talking about like, hey, Let's Plays, do they work or not in 2025? Is it something you should even bother with or not? Because again, it's just a very oversaturated kind of niche slash just format. And again, you need to, at the end of the day, ask yourself, would you watch it yourself? Because again, there's thousands of people, thousands of channels that do these kind of games. Do you really think people are going to suddenly start watching you every day for like 30 minutes or an hour? Like, just play video games. Again, it's one thing if you just like make it actually somewhat interesting with a lot of editing. Again, I did have the idea to make like episodes, which aren't just like the raw footage uploaded as parts or like just cutting out the junk sections, but like actually editing it together, narrating it all, blah blah blah. And I still want to do that, but just not as an episodic format, but like as one long video instead. Because again, at the end of the day, even if you do that, it's gonna look like a Let's Play, and like mentioned, people just don't watch Let's Plays as much these days. It's just too much content, it's just too much of a commitment, it's just too many videos to watch, so people just don't have the time these days, you know? There are still people, like channels that work with this format, where people actually watch them play just a game for 1 hour without much to it. But those channels are just so big, or have been so big for a long time, where they just have this community. And again, I am definitely in a position where I already have like a good amount of subs. Oh, not you again. Ah! wherever I went to say, hey, I want to upload a Let's Play, I'm at least getting some numbers on it, you know? Because the amount of channels I've seen with like 5,000 videos and each video has like 1 or 2 views, if even, it's tough out there. But like even then, I've seen it in the past, and those videos just gonna get like 40, 50 views, and is that what I should strive for? Is that the number I should strive for? Is that a number I can be happy with? 40 or 50 views on a Let's Play video? Nah, not really. My goal remains, I want to make YouTube my full-time job one day. And streaming on YouTube is like definitely a good thing to do. But at the end of the day, the way to grow on YouTube is via actual quality content, or like quality videos. Streaming, it's just a bonus if anything, what I'm doing here. Because I would want to play the games anyways. So like streaming me playing the games just like adds a good amount of content. Like mentioned, having it at VODs on the channel is always great. You did. But like, yeah. And unfortunately, Let's Plays just aren't high quality content. I need to find a new weapon. Almost done. Ooh, amazing. AC Odyssey is so good. It's so good. It's such a good game. How is it like in Germany? I think Germany is honestly a very tourist-friendly country. There's a lot of sightseeing you can do. There's a lot of like history. There's generally a lot of very pretty cities. Okay, like just in general, like when it comes to that, I think it's definitely worth it to just go for a trip. Just go for some old towns. There's a lot of history to learn from, a lot of beautiful things to see. You have also a lot of beautiful landscape sections. A lot of like beautiful old towns that are like still more in a 1900s kind of look, that aren't really that modern. I'm not sure where you're from, by the way. Was it America? It's a huge difference to America in that sense, okay? Living in Germany is definitely a different question. Like, definitely something that could be looked upon differently in some way. But even here, it's definitely better than America, what I was thinking about. I just never understood, like, looking back on it, I know that America's always gotten much worse these days, but like, I've never understood how America was like the dream in some way. Like, the propaganda that America was able to make, like the American dream becoming such a dream for many, right? Is like living in America or whatever. It's crazy when you look at just how bad like everything is in that country actually, like socially, like no healthcare. You have to do your taxes on your own and whatever, and I don't know, man. America just has so many flaws in its system, it's crazy. Wait, this is the right way. Or the various ways. There's more of a bonus section, hold on. But again, making the decision to go from hard difficulty to story was so good. The game is just more fun to play this way. There's a difference between difficult and challenging and just tedious. And that's what it was so far. Like, on that difficulty mode, it was genuinely tedious. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. But again, Germany is definitely a nice place to visit. To live in, like mentioned, maybe a bit of a different question. Germany definitely also has its problems at the moment. That's from the Urban Festival. Isn't it a bit early for these? Lantern. Evil Warding Lantern. A type of revolving lantern that has a long history in Ibisugaoka. The picture silhouette rotates inside a lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally, revolving lanterns offer entertainment, but the ones in Ibisugaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ibisugaoka, there is a custom where women, unlucky ages, hang it on their front door during Obon. Middle school where we're about to go to. This is a middle school I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. An update to Space Wars. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns though. We pretended to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd said that the class was a training camp for the space army. I think we played with dots too, right? I think that's why we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. Again, I love this journal part. It's like it's very reminiscent of Red Dead Redemption 2 in some way, and it's really fun to go through. The art is gorgeous. It's very informative. I really, really, really like it. A face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4 monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. Spawns repulsive things one after the other, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. Monster design is sickening in a good way, I guess. Like, it's really, really, really good horror game design. I really gotta say. Though I also gotta say I'm definitely quite desynthesized at this point.
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
What is Rinko doing?
だからやめてくれ。俺は
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
What are you talking about?
相棒遅かったな。さあ
What is even happening at this point? Are we dead? Are they dead? It's really like, it's every Silent Hill game just question marks up until the very end. I mean, isn't Florida like especially on top of crazy states in America? The whole memes about the Florida man. But again, man, oh man, oh man, what is even happening here?
昔はシュウと
Me and you used to hang out around here a long time ago.
辺で道草食ってた。
Whoa. Oh, again, there's so many like hidden messages. Like, what means hidden messages? This is a message in plain sight. I wonder if I can go there, by the way. Oh, I think I can. Hold on, I kind of want to see if I can interact with that. Kind of want to see, like, I'm not sure if they're going to attack me or not, but I would love to see what happens if we go close, if I can like inspect them a bit closer. How did I even miss them though, is the question. Like, I went up here. I guess I didn't go all the way. Wait, can I go in there? No. Wait a minute, it's just not you when you look at from that side? What the hell? Wait. Wait. That is so spooky. When you're actually here, you see nothing. Oh, there's nothing here. But if you then decide to go back all the way and look at it from the different side. Oh, that's the bridge part. Then here. And if you then decide to look from it from here... Wait, now they're gone? Oh my god, that's spooky. Holy shit. Whoa, that's only the first 3 times that I got goosebumps in this game. Again, I gotta say, Silent Hill 2 definitely had a bigger effect on me, instead of like inducing goosebumps and scaring me. But like mentioned, it might really also just be because of the order. Like, an hour late Silent Hill 2, so this is just a bit more tame to me. And yes, they already have been calling it woke, by the way. Because guess what? I'm not sure if there's been now an official statement at this point. But the F in Silent Hill F seems to be very clearly for the word feminism.
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
Okay, but you know what would be sick detail? My weapon is about to break, but here it looks like it's completely intact. Wouldn't it be cool if it would actually look the same way here? Like, look how it's completely full here, and now when we have it in our hand again. Wait. On the way to school, the little sparrow escapes with its friends, wings flapping nervously. No one here.
しばらく休ませて。
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
分かった。
え、シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくて
相
も。
棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。後からついてくる。
I'm really intrigued to see what's gonna be her deal at the end.
そんな言い方をする
How things are gonna resolve.
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Doing an amazing job though, in making her look like the jealousy and the way she's like super like. But yeah, like mentioned, the F in the game's title seems to be very clearly for the word feminism, because the game is playing in the 1960s, and that was actually like the time where like the feminism protests and like movement became really big in Japan. And from what we've seen so far in this game, with the quotes and like everything going on, it seems to be the very clear topic about like gender norms, how a girl is to behave, women in Japan and everything. And I really, really love that. Emisagaoka Middle School floor plan. Okay, we're now in a big home, or like in a big house for once. Yeah, a school setting, a classic. Always great, always enjoyable. I like it, I like it. Let's see what horrors might await us here. Okay, we are definitely very slim on our weapons though. With a barely intact crowbar and our knife. Other than that, nothing. So once that is gone, we are in big, big trouble. It's graduation. Wait, how old is she though? I'm really not sure about how old she is. When she says graduation? I mean, that's spooky. Maybe go up first. There we go, it's stuck. I need a key. Okay. Would have been too easy, huh? Again, a part of me would actually really prefer though to just walk like that. It feels a bit more atmospheric. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. Did you know that vice principal Matsu has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in a category at the floriculture fair held by the prefectural council. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the vice principal's massively proud flower displays on the school grounds. Huh. Stairwell. Vice Principal enjoys gardening and waters the flower beds on his school grounds in his spare time. Interesting, because hadn't we heard about Shu that he also lost that a lot? Might there be connections with maybe his father? By any chance? I feel like we would know that by now, huh? Another thing I want to say though, actually. I know I thought I was done with it, talking about it, the whole, ooh, nice. The whole, you know, let's play stuff. Origami of rumors. Huh? Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you.
いつより古いとかダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
Okay. Ooh. Hold on, we have another one already. Then we should definitely put it here. Again, I'm not sure. I think, given that it said action though, I think the items, the way you find them, is actually like... It's like actually a set amount. Like you're not gonna find less or more, depending on what you pick. It's really just the combat. Like the HP and everything. I think it might be that. I know, but what I now wanted to say to wrap things up again, I think at this point I just gotta make a video about it. To maybe actually finally get all of those thoughts out of my mind. Spec content is easier to do. Edited content takes more time, but will probably do better. The thing at the end of the day is, when it comes to the VODs on here, is like mentioned though that the VODs just behave very differently. Uploading a let's play, it's just gonna give, like, a video is just gonna behave differently, you know? Like a VOD like this will very rarely or not as often show up on a viewer's feed, you know, like we'll get it recommended or anything, which as play part might have a higher chance to do. Which is, by the way, why I'll definitely still do games like the Walking Dead Telltale series or Life is Strange whenever we get to that. There I would still just upload the episodes as full as a video and not stream them or anything, because people actually seek it out, you know, they actually seek out those direct episodes and look for them, you know? Like, this is just really a big problem with Let's Plays, like mentioned. It's just, these long series, it's just a commitment for some people. You're always gonna have the first video have like 10,000 views and then the rest has like 500 or whatever. But even despite that, again, yesterday, maybe I just shouldn't worry too much about it. I should focus on the edited content and we're good to go. To all faculty on patrol duty. To prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Another key needed. Teacher journal. The Vice Principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. Ah! Beautiful. Also, why I keep saying crowbar, it's a steel pipe. When is Rise of Nations? I have no idea what you mean. Okay, the shoes are left behind. Oh, can we use an umbrella too? Those things are sharp. Oh, it's so interesting to see. This is probably very very realistic how a Japanese school probably looks like. At least an older one. I find it super interesting, actually. To all students, the game known as the Fox's Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. Yeah, at this point we've realized, do not play with Inari. Like the thing with the shoes here? Actually, I didn't think about it. What kind of school is this? This is like for... Again, it's so difficult to tell like how the system works in Japan and Germany. Because there's like various school systems in Germany. Like in the very early one, the first one, from like grade 1 to 4, I think it was actually kind of similar with the shoes. Or was it later on? Not really. Nothing else in here? Oh. Holy shit, we already need 2 keys and we now have a locker combination. Good lord. Gonna be a lot in here. Is this gonna be like the hospital? Maybe? Might be, huh? I have a feeling this could be this game's Brookhaven Hospital. School founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda purchase was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebusakoga. I keep saying this name wrong, by the way. It's so, can we just call, let's just call it Ibisu, okay? Ibisu is easy. This is Gaoka afterwards, like Ebisu Gaoka, I don't know, I keep messing it up. One result of his generosity was Ebisu Middle School, Miss Yonena. One result of his generosity was, wait, okay, there was a point. One result of his generosity was Ebisu School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Alright. Okay, but again, getting a lot of items in the horror game can only mean one thing. It can only mean one thing. I found a radio like this before. I heard something. Also, wow. Couldn't this be about Space Wars? Oh lord. Yeah, I'm kind of not interested yet. Hold on, let me go back first because there's a way out here too. And there's another way up as well. There's so many ways to go. But let me guess, I can go for here. Nope. How many keys do I need, bro? There was no other way here. There was no other way here. I'm just like trying to check up again whether or not I missed anything. I don't think so though. There's nothing else outside. What is completely up ahead? We can go here, we can go here, we can get outside here. Maybe let's look here first further. Oh, it's Steve from a school. Okay, yeah, we won't be able to go for here as well. Okay. Oh, there's something new? Another Arare. Let's quickly first go outside here. Need a classroom. And there's not an enemy growling in my face already. So much for that. All I find is an item here. And I fear I messed something up now. Or something suddenly happened. What do you mean attention? What? What? Nothing? Nothing? We're good? Okay. Okay, like I mentioned, we have no other choice but go outside here. We're already being awaited. We're already being awaited. And he found me. Damn, even here he does a good amount of damage, so I gotta be honest. I do find it interesting because, like mentioned, when we first met this guy, or like when we first fought one of those, I was like, oh, this is the big boss. But no, we realized by now that he's actually just he's kind of like a bloater in Last of Us, huh? You can meet several of them, but like more sparingly. And the Sakuku entity we met was like a big boss. But again, why you stole Pyramid Head's sword? It's not cool, bruh. Okay, are you fully dead though? He's not. Okay. Once you see the cloak like still shivering around him, that's when you know he's not dead. So we need to be fast. We're under pressure. Wait, what? My mic is mute? You're lying. What do you mean my mic is mute? Nah. I just checked in OBS. It would have been insane. If I would have streamed for the past 2.5 hours or so, the mic would have been mute. Nah. I just checked it myself in my stream thingy. Why would you scare me like that? Don't do that, please. Don't do that, please. Okay. Let's get back to it. Another one of those. I've always despised her. She goes around praying like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Ooh, this is another one being jealous of us. Origami. There's been 2 already now. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Origami of grievances is a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami box, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place where they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out, but to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. And now that we know that Rinko did them a lot, this is probably about us. Ebisu used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when this school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students at that time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town with adults. And Space Wars update. Was it what we saw on the you know? Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television, and I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was a world that only Shu and I knew. I'm just surprised that television was apparently already so prevalent in the 1960s. Look at the cute bunny! You little bun. Where the hell did you come from? Hello? It's already back. Yo, it's gone again! Dude! Okay, that gives a goosebump. That's so spooky, that's so well done. Holy fuck. This is not the first time they've done this now. That is such a cool thing to do, holy moly. Big guy, please leave me alone. Anything in here? That red carcass. Oh, that is so spooky. But so cool. You're kind of getting stalked at this point. Or again, either we're imagining things or it's so hard to tell. But the thing you find near the mountain, you go there and check. And now here, you read up on that thing on the origami, you look outside, you're being looked at again, you go outside, it's not there anymore. That's so cool. That is such a sick mechanic. Wow, that actually gave me goosebumps. Holy moly, that's so cool. Okay, but now they're throwing these big guys around like candy, though. That's where it came from. Oh wait, no, it's one of those guys. I really gotta look up there, hold on. Give me a second. Nice and nice. Sledgehammer? Oh shit, we're turning into Triple H! Sledgehammer used in construction packs a devastating punch, but the weights make it hard to wield. Heavy weapons. Although to unleash a powerful attack, the longer the attack is held, the more brutal it would be. While using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but the weapon's durability will decrease much faster. When your focus goes full, use a beat to switch from a defense position and unleash a focus attack. I mean, holy shit, dude. We're getting some really sick weapons here. I mean, okay, that's actually kind of difficult to be in range for. Ah, no. I need to use something. Hey, yo, big guy. I really don't have the time to play with you. I gotta be honest. Wait, is there nothing else here? Whoa. Wait, where do I gotta go? Can I go up here? Oh, really? I'm stuck here. Okay. Order. Main building 2 of stairkey. Okay, that's what I needed. Great. Bye-bye. Again, no reason to kill them. You don't get any items. You have nothing to earn from it. No point in dealing with those guys any further. Anything else here though, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Maybe up here in this corner. Nope. Okay. Hey, guy. Again, we're smart. We're saving resources. No reason to play with you. What's up here, though? This is interesting. I have a save up here? Kind of doubt it. Again, the guy's so slow that you're like not even in trouble. You can really just run past him. It's annoying. The sound design is pretty intrusive, but you're fine. Wait, what? Where did I... Up there. Wait, where did that come from? This is my way back in. Alright. Bye-bye. It was fun playing with y'all. Check on my equipment. Or the way we place it, at least. You there. I go here. Ooh. Oh, wow, we have so much. First aid kits in there. Some chocolate. Higashi. All right. I do wish we could see a bit more. Like that we would a bit like... Why? Her face is exactly me. Oh no. I thought it's gonna be another weeping angel-like situation, but it's actually, yeah. Yeah. So much for that. Did she come closer? Wait, she has her arms like this. What happens if I look away again? Like entirely, with my body too. She doesn't change. Okay. Holy moly. Things are getting definitely better. Things have been definitely getting spookier. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. We need the 2F1. Which one is that? Is it up here? No. It's not 2F. Okay, I'm not sure if the sledgehammer is even that smart to use because that weapon really takes a lot. I mean, again, y'all are nice. Y'all don't attack me. Right? I have nothing to worry about. I'm super safe. Nothing can happen to me. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Just taking slow and steady steps. Everything's okay. Just to have it kept out. This is my old classroom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I sat here and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. So they were friends in some way or another, but like, what happened? Why did she become this, like, just mean-spirited and so, like, jealous in a way? Yeah, probably that. Just the jealousy taking over. Another origami of rumors. She should just disappear. Oh my god, I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Holy shit. Holy shit, Rinko. Imagine someone you thought your best friends would write something like that behind your back. Wow. That is crazy, dude. But again, though, Shusetti is still the best partner, right? I feel like especially in Asia, it's so, like, school culture can be so horrible. Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember the day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? Wow. Open the puzzle box. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. No, but this has become such an intriguing layer. Like, on the one hand, my biggest questions were like, okay, what is going on with the town? What is up with the red flowers? Why does everything happen the way it does? But now, like, this drama, including Shu, Hinako, and Riku, I'm so intrigued to see where this is heading, what the end of the story is going to be like. Is it really just jealousy? Is there something deeper to it? Super intrigued. What, that wasn't right? Oh. She talked about fruitcake. I mean, isn't this just another case of just you can just brute force it in some way? Secret box. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember the day when just the two of us went to the cafe? We both ordered, I mean, it's gotta be fruit. Gotta be cake. Something must be off. I don't know, I'm just trying out. Not working, what? The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste singing in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? Again, the biggest difference that the puzzle difficulty has is the fact that everything's just written in a more vague tone. It's just not written down as clearly. And I'm really not sure what they want from me. Anything with the stairwell, maybe? Vice President was so worried about his keys that he always takes them with whenever he leaves, so it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them friendly like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him. Oh, we had that. Like mentioned, not sure what to make of the symbols. Like, what is that supposed to be? A pumpkin and an apple? Cherries and... I can't even tell what that is. Is it a piece of cake? And here you have a tree and an orange? Oh wait, I can rotate! Okay, there's just more to it. Which is not... there's just more. Okay. Wait, do I just have to decide what is the fruit? Because it's about the tart fruit taste? The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. Wait, do I have to find the sweet and tart fruits? Again, I'm just not sure what this is supposed to be. Hold on. Boots, boots, boots. Apple, cherry, orange. Aubergine and grapes? Or is it called aubergine in English? I'm not sure. Definitely the grapes. Here you got, I don't know what the left is supposed to be. No, the right. Pineapple and strawberry? Wait, is strawberry even a fruit? Wasn't like the thing that strawberries are like actually some kind of... Oh, strawberry is actually a kind of potato? Wasn't that like a whole thing? Are strawberries... I think they're nuts or something actually, right? They're not fruit berries. What the bananas are? Well, I don't even know. Pineapple is definitely a fruit though. And again, I have no idea what this is supposed to be here. I have no clue. But maybe the fact that I would be surprised if it's just all the way down. I'll just do this. That's not it. Oh, because both, isn't it? A cherry's a fruit? Is it even that? The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Or am I just supposed to find one right one? I don't even need to find one of everyone, but just the right one. Because in that case, isn't it the pineapple maybe? Wait, tart fruit? What could you put on a fruit tart? Definitely strawberries. Pineapple is there a lot, like kiwis. Cherries too, I guess. So maybe we actually only take only the cherries. And only the pineapple and strawberry. Maybe with the grapes? What? These are what I kind of like with the other one with the field thingy. You kind of like at least understood what they kind of want from you, but here, because again, what's this even supposed to be? I can't even tell like from the picture. What are tart fruits? Green mango, cranberries, guava, green apples. Also maybe the apple too. Maybe we gotta throw in the apple as well? But can't you put an orange on there as well? I'm close to once again just looking it up. Ah, okay. Now we got them all. So grape, berry, grape, strawberry, orange, apple, pineapple, like everything you can put on the tart. On a tart cake, okay. Unopened envelope, so you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear that girl is dead. Are we really dead, actually? Are we just a walking ghost? I mean, again, it would be kind of a nice contrast to Santa 2, where the person we're looking for has actually been dead, right? Well, like we're looking for a person, then it turns out they've been dead for a while. Are we really the dead one, or is it just like when was this even written? And why would Shu just talk with us like that, or is it just all our imagination? I know you're going through a rough time right now and you must be in so much pain, but you know I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write a new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. This happens a lot actually though. The amount of times like a wife or husband dies and then the friend of that person actually goes after the wife or the husband, or in this case the widow slash not sure about the male word for it when the wife dies. I mean, in this case it's not even necessarily that they were like together, right? She and Hinako, we're just friends, but here you can like tell she really tried to just use her death as a way to get closer to him, you know? If that's even the case. Is he really dead? I don't know. There's more! We're not done yet. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh god, I thought I'm done at least. What do we have here? Wait, journal, journal. We just have to find the journal pieces, huh? Dice, another journal piece. Oh, the origami definitely got a counter. Not working. Picture slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts and about all the small mundane details of our daily lives, by filling up one journal after another without thoughts. Or maybe the origami isn't necessary. Because again, it's just, in some cases, it's just honestly a bit difficult to tell what any of this, like what the pictures are supposed to mean. Okay, here it's just the 4 journal things. Okay, that was much easier. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive, and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcome us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? Okay, soothe this pain, cold of winter, spring, sakura, blooming flowers. Should be 4 things. What is gonna symbolize winter? What is gonna symbolize spring? This is so vague, dudes. Cuddle together, maybe? No, huddle together. We could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. Spring will arrive, sakura, blooming flowers. This should be the blooming flowers, maybe. Here, I'm not sure what either of it is supposed to be. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It looks like a shooting star. Definitely not cherry. This should work. Not sure what any of this is supposed to be. It definitely needs to be 4. But what is supposed to be for winter? What is supposed to resemble the winter? And aren't there 2 trees like that here? That tree's there. No, it's not the same one. And what is this? 4-leaf clover? Maybe that is a sign of like luck together? I don't know, dude. Again, it struggles at just not even understanding what the pictures are supposed to be. Like, what is this supposed to be? Yeah, I know, girl. I'm sorry. Maybe just everything with flowers? Is that maybe the trick here? Just go after everything that resembles a flower in some way or another. What is the shooting star supposed to be? The pumpkin. I really don't know. It has to be 4 if anything. Cold of winter, spring, sakura, blooming flowers. Like, what is supposed to resemble fucking winter here? This is autumn if everything. Like the leaves dropping. Spring. I don't know if any of those are supposed to be it. Blooming flowers. This might not be necessary. I mean, again, 5 shouldn't be it. Again, I'm at the point where I'm close to just looking it up, honestly, because it's like... Pumpkin makes no sense. Again, what is this supposed to be? A shooting star? Is that maybe supposed to be if the two of us could huddle together? Maybe that's it? Not sure what this is supposed to be. Like this kind of also is this always be by your side thingy maybe. What is the flower supposed to be on the right? What is the tree supposed to be? How am I supposed to know, man? What are these different flowers supposed to be? I'm looking it up. I'm sorry. It's just too random. It's just like I have no clue what the pictures are exactly supposed to be. Again, I think it's not even just the fact that the text is very vague, which was like the case in, you know, like it saw that the field puzzle is just much more straightforward in easier story, easier puzzle difficulty. That's one thing. But like here, just generally also don't know what the thing is supposed to be, you know? What the secret box is supposed to... Or like what all the things on the secret box are supposed to be. Like it struggled with like telling like what it's supposed to resemble. Like what is the meaning behind it? You know what I mean? Secret box puzzle guide. At least there's only 3 rounds this time. Hard difficulty, boo. All flowers and cherry blossom tree. This is a cherry blossom tree, I think, the one down here. Again, I mean, I understood that it was a cherry blossom tree, but... No, this is cherry blossom. So this doesn't count, this doesn't count. And then, by the looks of it, 2 out of flowers. So, not this one. This goes away. And this. Okay, sure, whatever. Again, it's like... I'm sadly not a, like, plant expert, okay? Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. 2nd floor, classroom, generic key. Shu hasn't read this letter, but now we have, and now we know exactly why Rinko is the way she is. She's jealous, she's in love with Shu, and she does not accept us as his friends. Junko?
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。お姉ちゃん。天秤にかける価値があるかどうか。しっかりと判断しなさい。
Okay. I really wonder what's gonna happen now if and when we meet Rinko again. How we gonna react? Because that is obviously a big revelation. Like again, the thing that she's in love with him is like one thing. That like that was obvious, okay? The way she acted, the way she looked at us. That was just very, very clear. Also, the autosave makes me scared. Something's gonna happen. But it's more the fact that, you know, that she like so explicitly wrote that she's dead. Like you wouldn't write that if she isn't actually dead. You know what I mean? Right? Like, are we actually dead? Are we really a walking ghost? Oh, annex main gate key. Behind the school. Note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with the key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, it wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Open the locker. Oh, okay. Gotta go back down for that. Alright. Nothing else in here. And once again, what are these red flowers supposed to symbolize? What flower is it even exactly? Oh my god! Why? My goosebumps are getting goosebumps! It's such a simple thing they've been doing now so many times, but it just keeps delivering. Oh my god, man. It just keeps getting me. Being in the hallway, nothing's there. You do something, go back into it, and suddenly those things look at you. It's such an effective scare, or like effective way to make you discomfortable. It works every single time. It's impressive, honestly. And it's gonna happen again here, I promise you. We're going to look into the locker, and it's gonna happen again. Without a single doubt. Wait, this isn't the locker room. Maybe let's speed it up, actually. I feel like at this point, we really shouldn't waste any more time. I mean, I think I can actually go in here, but here we are. Which locker? Which is the right one? What? You. But what is the right number? Do we have the number? Open the locker in the locker room. Oh, they mean this one. No, this is the locker room. Where's my journal? What did we say? What did we read? Am I supposed to know the number somehow? Fields, Shrine Vault. What's just for puzzles? Information. Middle school. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school to me was like the state between a tadpole and the frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Up until elementary school, she and I would have water fights and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we were entered middle school though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did. Just felt like our world changed in a snap. True though. Back in kindergarten, it was like the most normal thing in the world actually. For like everyone to just like, in the summer, everybody was just like naked playing around in the water and everything. It was completely normal. Like, this guy's actually even naked. That was something completely normal back in kindergarten back in the day. Like, we were all just children. Why would we care, right? Like, attraction to another just didn't really exist and just nobody had any problems with it. But obviously, you wouldn't do that in middle school. You wouldn't do that in 4th grade. You know, everything just changes. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other, but now it's suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. Yeah, that's true. Back then, kindergarten was always, girls, boo, boys. And then suddenly you're like, wait, girls are actually kind of cool, but So I have people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same, but for someone like me who really couldn't care less about what people think, that's not the case. And for some people, yeah, things are just the same. Sakuku says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that will be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room. And when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice and neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest of Inari-sama. This is apparently the real magic behind all origami of grievances. And honestly, I gotta be honest with this. Great English. I feel this. Okay? When you write something into words, it's like you fold them into nice and neat piles. This desire for myself to express my thoughts in a way where they're not just like stuck in here where I'm thinking to myself, but like actually write them down in any shape or form, whatever it's in my notes app or on a piece of paper. Actually do that. Or try to speak it out on stream or in a video. Yeah, sometimes I just really need to do that in order to clear the way. Yeah, I remember making the video about like my whole autism thingy. Same thing there. Where I really spent the time, well, just really needed to just speak it out for once and just talk about it in a way. Just kind of have it leave my mind for a bit. And that's exactly why I gotta make a video about like let's plays and the way to make videos, because it's just like consistently in my mind. So once I've done a video, I'm like I'm a bit free, you know, it just keeps piling up. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, but like mentioned, oh, we didn't check out this in a while. It doesn't matter too much, it's just tutorials. What is up with the... Okay, the art is so gorgeous. What is up with the code? Can I know it by now? I feel like I don't. And I think that's exactly why we actually have this main back gate thingy now. I think you can go here now. Stop it! Stop doing this to me! Why is just things suddenly appearing the scariest part of this game so far? Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. This realization that you're being stalked in some way and all those things appearing, it's such a horrifying revelation. But again, you see how much time we take to just talk about things. Like you just take these quiet moments in between, then just immediately send yourself back into it. Oh, we have a problem. Wait, oh, can I just grab another toolkit here? Guess I can. That's a bit rough. Whatever, come. Okay, the toolkit is more important. We were a bit low anyways. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Oh, actually, okay. Note from a May student. You can read girl code, right? Just see that? Sato got a note from the girls that had 84 forward. Now, do you know what that means? Ah! Wait. Sato got a note from the girls that had 84... What? $84 times 4? But that's only one. We gotta find more. We're now just finding the information scattered around, I guess. Let me guess. I go through the store and I'm being stared at again. No? Oh. What a nice change of pace. Once again, the one we should run, but on the other hand, I feel like if I take things slowly, I'm gonna be a bit safer. It's a wait, not from a student. It's a code for Baka, so you know stupid. Girl code is based off the alphabet basically. You just switch the letters with the numbers and symbols that look like them. So Sato would be 54 plus 06. 5 looks like an S and 4 looks like an A. Wait, that's girl codes? Wait, so like using a 4 instead of an A or whatever, or a 3 instead of a, you know? And the plus is T and the O is, and the 0 is O because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's a U. So for my name, Yusida, it'd be X05174. Is this enough? Also, once again, this is super like so convoluted, dude. Why do I gotta do math? Just because we're in middle school, I suddenly gotta start doing math in here? Really? Note between lovers. Miki, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells. I sit her, but I love you too. I guess that's the last part. I'm So confused, dude. Anything else here to find? Nope. Ah, here. Any additional information to find? Chocolate. Ooh. Oh, I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. ROI. That's so cute of him using his name in codes. Sure. And the locker room key. Asakura's textbook. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that school would be so far away. The bus, the best thing in the world. Love it so much that I made it my locker combination. Dude! Sakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Oh, that's because now we need to like keep track of her last name too. Dude, how much shit am currently being thrown in to be able to use it for the goddamn puzzle? Holy moly. Sakura Ayumi. This is the kind of stuff that I would, if I were to do it in a let's play part, I would probably have to just cut that down to 5 minutes, if even. And because I'm still gonna cut down even further for my long video. Anything else in here? I don't think so. I think now we found really everything. But again, I'm gonna go around the corner, I'm suddenly being stared at. Yep. That was totally unexpected this time. I really did not see that coming. Well, let me guess, this time I'm actually gonna get jumped, huh? Dude, I just can't hit her. Don't now. He's coming after me too. Oh, it's a one-shot. God damn. You gonna chill, buddy? Okay, then don't. Oh wow, I actually block it. That's kind of crazy. Okay, cool. But maybe we stick to the C-pipe. Let's keep the sledgehammer for the really big ones. You guys dropping down? No? Wonderful, I appreciate it. Was anything else in here maybe to use? No. Well, then let's fucking start deciphering. Oh my lord. Ayu Takeshi. Ayu Takeshi. How can we... I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. A-O-I. So A is a 4. 401 or what? Is it 401? I mean, how would I even do it here? Wait, no, there has to be more to his name. What's his last name? Or like, how do I even gotta combine it? For the middle one, I guess? Hold on, maybe the middle one? But why would I need to find so much other stuff? Wow, it's really it though. Crazy. Origami with grievances. I happened to find out Sugar's locker room combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. Cry for help locker room combination. Cry for help. But like, I can't go into other locker rooms. Or like other lockers, for that matter. The only one I could open was that one. Or... oh, I didn't even realize this was here. I kind of have one already. I don't know. Can I use anything? I guess this. Because of course that could is worth more. No, but are there other locker rooms somewhere that I can use or get to? Open the locker in the locker room. I did. Or is there another one? There wasn't another one, right? Was it this here? The lock outside? Nah. Open the lock in the locker room. Did we do that? Or do I gotta just go outside and it's fine? Open the lock in the locker room. I thought we just did that. Still don't have the key for that? No, but seriously. What other locker room is there even supposed to be? Are there any doors here that I have to open? Is there even another locker room? I feel like I'm just backtracking without sense. Was there anything back here? Hinako suffering as a partner, I just can't do nothing. What? Seriously? I mean, I would really love to talk to you about some of the things I read. But I sadly can't go in there, and I don't know what they want from me with the locker room. Because again, I don't think there was anything else upstairs. The only locker room I found was downstairs. That was our room. There we had the box. Here we done everything. Can't open that. Nothing in here. This is so suspicious, by the way. Why is this such a big open place? There was nothing else in here. Like, we found all the information from here. Oh! Uh-huh. But this is still not a locker room. Liar, 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 liar. Origami of clearances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy your locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, your locker combination is 377. TT 377. But again, I have only one locker to open, or do I need to find all of the information? Like all available information. In order to like unlock the other ones, but that would be weird. Right? And who's the liar, liar, liar? But interesting that I missed this actually. Good that it went up again, huh? So maybe need to go into the main hall thingy again? Did I miss something there? Or maybe even outside? Oh! Okay. Again, shows you just how easy it is to walk past things. Even though, once again, didn't I go here? Oh, I guess I didn't have the locker room key yet when I walked past the first time, hence I couldn't open it. But then I got it and okay. I mean, I couldn't know that this is a locker room, okay? I mean, okay, it's on the opposite side of the other one. I could have maybe known, but alright. Now we have a lot of information. I guess we now really need to open every single locker here. And we just gotta kind of figure out which one is which. Wait, no, what? Really? Only have, once again, only one to open? Only one? No, two. Okay. Here we have Tsushika Tito TT 377. This is the message we just found. Omamori Wolf. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Effective only for weapons with durability. Okay. So now we're even hiding Or like adding extra items here. Sugar Yoshi. I do find this kind of cool though. I kind of like this more than the whole thing with the field. The field was also cool, but like mentioned somewhat even more vague. You just gotta fetch things and then you can like use it here. In a way that seems to be actually kind of working. Where's Sugar? Where's Sugar? I happen to find out his Sugar's log combination. The weird thing is when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What is a cry for help looking like? Especially with only 3 things. What could that mean? A cry for help with 3 letters. Cry for help with 3 letters, like ah? But what would H then be? Maybe ah? But that isn't a cry for help. Ah isn't a cry for help. What? How would a cry for help look like? Maybe. SOS! SOS! Wait, so S was 5. So 505. SOS. Right? Right? Oh, I'm so smart, dude. Biggest brain in your life. School bag. My school bag is built one out for some reason, but it's fine for carrying small things. Nice. I have no idea why your school bag is in Sugar's locker. Oh, but this is what I mean. These little kind of puzzles, awesome. When you have that little click moment in your head and you understand what they want from you, awesome. And here we have Asakura Ayumi. Who has what? I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula space. I see through, but I love you too. Sakura's textbook. I'm a tortoise, the bus is calling out to me. Bus, bus, bus. I mean, I guess just bus. I love it so much I know any of my longer combination. We already heard that you... That 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's you. So we have a 6 in there. We have a 5 at the end, but what is for B? What could you use for B? What looks like a B? We definitely need, for bus, we need the 6. We need the 5. And then what works for B? 8, I guess? The 8 looks like a B? I'd say so. Nice! Oh, this is cool! Let's go! And we find the key cabinet key. A small that might open the key cabinet in the school. And now we can obtain the key to the mountain. Okay. Awesome. Okay, definitely the highlight of the game so far. I feel like in terms of like, I mean, the puzzle with the you know what box was a bit difficult to tell because the symbols were so small. You just had to guess by the symbols what it's even supposed to resemble. If you're not like 100% educated on those things, then it's kind of difficult to tell. But like this whole locker room thing here was super fun. That was a super cool puzzle. I really enjoyed it. Again, I'm gonna go out of this door and I'm gonna be stared at. No? Yes, of course. Are you gonna attack me? No? Okay. Now she should be dead. Please overfocus once more. And now you should be dead too. No? Oh, you are. Alright. Let's get those goddamn keys. Key to the back mountains. Head back to Shunrinko. Gonna get attacked again, right? No? I mean, the door is now closed. So how can I get back to them? This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Don't attack me, please. Okay. Ah, this location was awesome, dude. How dare you? How dare you? That's our thing. Couldn't you have just broken it open with the sledgehammer though, now that I think about it? Did we really need the key for that?
俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
きなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
Oh no, we're gonna get another nightmare. And we're gonna wake up again in the outer worlds. I guarantee you. Oh no. Oh no, don't do it. No. No.
シュウ君もああいうの好きでしょ。
興味ねえよ。
Got an achievement. Shell of the past. What exactly have we learned? That apparently we're dead.
魂を奪われた私だ。今度は私が君の魂を救い、古き君の命を奪おう。
Oh, you could barely see his face. Are we actually dead? And that's why we're like...
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
Oh, now we're back here.
起きられます。
清めの水が少し強すぎたのかもしれない。君は思った以上に繊細で敏感なようだ。でもよく頑張ったね、ミナコ。
Oh, said thank you.
さあ、先に進も
う。But where to? What's next in here? Damn, why is the door closing up on me before I've even entered properly? Proceed down the path. So many questions. And so little answers.
先に行って支度をしておく。お別れをしてくるという。
Bid your farewells. Alright. I definitely got some updates to Rinko. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Won't she come to a conclusion in her head again, like be pulling teeth to convince her otherwise? Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Rinko's always asking whether the shoe and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose lover can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. There are times when the sky and eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. I mean, she might be looking at him in some way as a father figure. Maybe. Kind of feels like it. Like the father she never had, or like she had a father obviously, but not one this caring and looking after her. But what's next? What awaits us now? This twisted world. Find a way to open the sacred door. I mean, why can't he just let me come with him? Go through the door? I need to find a key. I need to find various keys apparently. No, just one. Alright. I do gotta be honest. I would really like Hanako to save. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Okay, this looks exactly like the outer world. Because I'm actually thinking about maybe ending it here today. Hello? And it's only 3 hours this time. Find a missing object to fit into the device. What the hell? Is that Sakuko? I think it is. And there's what we need. What is this? What did that do? What allows me to go through other doors? What? I have no idea, honestly. Okay, I mean, this is a insane set piece, but I got energy for today. Like mentioned yesterday, we streamed for 5 hours. Someone was for only 3, which in comparison to the other streams I've been doing is actually kind of short. We've been mostly streaming for like 4 to 5 hours in recent weeks. But I do gotta go back to work again later today after a long weekend. And the school definitely had its toll. Okay, like the hospital was probably heavier, but this was definitely the most atmospheric and somehow definitely also scariest section of the game so far. The way the statues just kept, or like the way the scarecrows just kept appearing out of nowhere really shook me several times. And yeah, it was definitely the highest point so far. And also 100% the decision to change the combat from hard to story was the best thing I could have done. It's still challenging in a way, but it's challenging in a fun way. The hard difficulty was just genuinely just too unforgiving and just too punishing and just didn't feel good to play, unfortunately. Okay. But yeah, we shall continue here later tomorrow. I'm not sure yet whatever or not. It's gonna be directly after work, or if I once again sleep a little bit and then we'll be back. So like around once again similar time like this. We see that tomorrow. Till then, I thank all of you once again, as always, for joining me on this twisted journey. We have honestly just even more question marks being added than any questions really being answered. So maybe next time we'll have more clarity. Till then, I thank all of you for joining me. I wish all of you a wonderful remaining day, and I'll see you back soon. The Gaming Lodge.